What's up, kings and queens? Just got done working out a little bit. Kind of sweaty over here, doing what we can at home. No excuses, right? I just wanted to hop on this and talk about the whole coronavirus, what it really means, like what's really going on, and talk a little bit about, how we can use it to our advantage, this whole situation. How can we make it work for us, Because like I always talk about, it's not really, what happens to you, is how you respond to what happens to you. Everything in the world is not happening to you, it's responding to you. So let's get right into it. Alright, kings and queens. So it is a little messy right now. We have the whole lockdown. God knows, how long that's going to be. They say 2 weeks. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. I think, they're going to end up pushing it out for longer. But regardless, we have to stay on our purpose. We have to continue to do what we got to do and what we could do for now. This whole virus, I think it's just a representation. Regardless if you think it's a government-formed thing or it's a natural disease, whatever. I think it's really, it shows us how connected we all are, Because right now, since it's a worldwide disease, it's not really, separate like people, separate races and everything. This is all of us together struggling. So, whether you're white, black, Chinese, purple, red, yellow, the disease doesn't discriminate. I think that we got so far away from ourselves that, so far away from our roots, so far away from, doing things in a way like, eating, thinking, every action, every decision we make as a nation. I think, the consequences are showing up now. That comes in, bad eating. That comes what we're teaching our children, people in schools, how we're treating each other. I don't think anything happens for no reason. I think everything that happens leaves evidence behind. Just like us, we don't make decisions and we don't take actions or feel a certain way for no reasons. The inside of us, our internal, is the cause. And everything that pops out outside of the world is the effect. So it is a little bit crazy right now, but I feel like this is a big opportunity. Like, how can we use this as an opportunity? How can we use this to grow? We're stuck inside. We're stuck with our families. We're stuck wherever we are. We're in isolation. This is a time where I think we need to do a lot of, deep soul searching. A lot of analyzation for ourselves, for the well-being of everyone around us. Because we don't take care of ourselves, we can't offer no benefit to anyone else. I think we should use this time right now to really, double down, getting good habits for ourselves. Meditating, looking within, seeing what's really true to ourselves. Recently, I even deleted my social media. Really want to focus. I really want to come back to myself. I figured this is the best opportunity to do it. We gotta look after one another. We have to look after each other. At the end of the day, we're all brothers and sisters. No matter what race, what color we are, we're all brothers and sisters. It's not the people. It's not, that civilization over there, that country. No, that's our brothers and sisters. They're struggling, then we're struggling. We gotta go help them. Giving out that love is gonna give love right back to us. It's a transaction. It's a transaction of energies. That's what we need to understand. The things we dish out into the world right now is exactly what we're getting back. The things we put out into the world right now is exactly what we're getting back. I believe that everything that we're getting right now, everything that's happening is what we deserve. That's what we put into the universe, is what we put into the world, and it's hitting us right back in the face. And that's okay. It should count as a wake-up call. We all gotta be taking responsibility for what's going on. It's not, if something happens to another person, it's gonna affect us. If something happens to another person, or another person does something, it's still our responsibility, whether it was out of our control or not. Because we gotta give ourselves power. We gotta give ourselves more power than what we have been. we have so much more power, and now it's time to take accountability of that power. We need to make the right choices. We need to move in the right ways. We need to eat the right ways. We need to talk the right way. We need to think the right way. We need to treat each other the right way. Who knows what's going to happen after this? Who knows what's going to happen in the oncoming weeks? But, the best thing we can do is have good intentions and start putting the right foot forward. And, start introducing that hypnotic rhythm. You guys should search it up. It's called hypnotic rhythm. It's the law of nature. Sooner or later, you doing these habits, like, since they say we are a creature of our habits, and that's so true, because sooner or later, you keep, doing these bad habits, making these bad decisions, it's going to become who you are. All these little choices add up to your destiny, whether they're for you or not. That's the beauty of nature, whether it's addiction, whether it's a thought process that you constantly think every day, this is the time to break free of that. This is the time to break free out of yourself, to conquer yourself and not the world. We are it. We are the world, man. We're all connected. Like I said for the last time, we had to come back to our roots. Start doing what's right in your heart, because that's true. That's always true. You don't need no one to tell you. You don't need no book. You don't need the mass of people to do it before you do. Listen to your heart and do it. Do that. Do exactly that. That's the natural, that's the compass we have to life. That's the compass that we came into this life with. That's pretty much our guide. Love and fear. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to change. It's a beautiful day to still get off your ass, even though you're stuck in the house. Take that first step. Take that first step. Take that first step and just keep taking the next one and the next one. Take baby steps. We're not going to make this big change all in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day. Start introducing yourself to your uncomfortability. Your uncomfortability is how we're going to expand our horizon. With everything we're doing in our life. That's how we're going to grow. That's how we're going to evolve. That's how we're going to heal. Stop looking for the easy way out. Like I said, listen to your heart and do what's right. And most of the time, when you're listening to your heart and you know what's right, it could be the scariest thing for you. It could be the scariest thing for you. But I promise, once you do it, once you get past that little hump, once you get past that, you start to realize, why was I ever scared? Why was I ever distressed about this? Why was I ever worried? That's something we create in our own mind, just like we did this disease. We created this. We created all of this. We created exactly the world that we live in today. So now it's time to manipulate it, change it up, and put our best foot forward, man. We are kings and queens at the end of the day. We are kings and queens at the end of the day. It is up to us. While we think that, everything that's going on is not in our responsibility, or it's not in our control, it really is. It really is in our control. Get the power to you. Who's gonna tell you you can't do something if you're the king, if you're the queen? Right? No one. No one's gonna tell you. Who's going to tell you can't change the world? No one. Don't let anyone put you down. And don't let anyone distract you from your purpose. Don't be a drifter. We are the non-drifters. We are the 1%. We are, the kings and queens of the next generation. Keep your head up. Use this time to analyze. Really get back into yourself, meditate deep into yourself. Find out what's the best solution for you, because helping yourself is going to help me, it's going to help your friends, it's going to help everyone on this channel. It's going to help the world, man. It's going to help us get rid of this disease, and along with other diseases that are way worse than this one. There's so much greater diseases out there that we don't even see it, that they're not even promoting on the media. that they're not talking about, that they're brushing off. That's probably making them profit too, but you know, that's another story for another day. So kings and queens, take control of this day. It's a beautiful day. And conquer it. Conquer the day, conquer yourself. Love you guys. Peace.